fast, maybe. Too much momentum used. Now it's these guys back at agency. We'll see if these guys are going to be fighting Toos and Cavado once again. Haven't even seen them at all in any endgame in the kill feeds. What qual are they even playing today? Do they have to? That's a huge part of week 2 as well.
Exactly.
I'm wondering if this is like bad practice for overall Fortnite meta for these teams. That what the heck was that? This guy.
He just came out of nowhere, bro.
Did he run through that door up top? He's like, yo, you can't get in the vault. I got a minigun.
Oh.
Top 33, I guess, in that case. Ooh. This is actually Wolfies and Letchi pushing Zrul and TJ, if I'm not mistaken. This is the same house they were based up on, or maybe this was the one that they were at earlier, so a different team.
Dead.
Yes.
Guys, is Matex. Good choice by TJ. Did not stop there for the surge.
I got beef from somewhere else. Ignited. Oh, nice ass thing.
Back to the point about the squads. People were like, it's better to be contested because of Surge. And I was just like, no, that makes no sense. But you're right, it does give you that, you don't have to think about it. But it's better just to have to think about it, I think.
I have it. Take it.
Contesting is always the most RNG thing. That was actually very good bait by Letchi. Just let it open, I think. Not sure if it was on purpose. The Wolfies to get the shot.
Is this in SVG?
The combos, man. I don't think he's ever missed any. Or barely does.
26. My box.
That cone from the bottom. Nasty, nasty. Breaking through the stair, or breaking through the floor, and then getting the cone up because he knows he's trying to stairs out.
Wolfies has one flopper to use over for this. Another refresh coming straight through again. And now the game's just about to end. Can low ground be the place that they can squeeze this win out of? There's going to be two people on Wolfies as well. He's going to choose not to actually take the fight possibly back over. Letchi over there with the spray down below. Knock. Not possible for pressure or even a damage tag from that individual. Letchi just blocks him out completely. Now looking over for that win. Can't see up at all. The ground's actually pulling over. Wolfies, 360 degrees of vision, looks back for a big beam. The RPG, the peek and block. Wolfies is playing so clean right now. Letchi leading the charge. He's looking for any scraps to pick up afterwards. I think they picked up an RPG as well, if possible. Letchi looking forward, and Wolfies just knows the zone patroller, making sure no one drops down. Now a 2v1 for height. Letchi pulls forward. Wolfies taking a big tag up from height. He goes over from the side. The man has so many mats up top. No floppers in the middle. The big beam, the grappler. You cannot escape from the duo that takes the entire region game 2 by storm. And they do it every single time from mid ground just to control. Kriachi dropping down this man on height all the way to his lair, then taking over. They knew as well from before the impact that they got. Not only does it drop mats, ammo, loot, also information. Person on height not having mats is duo, now is solo. So easy to take everything over. A final check over to see if anyone's launch padding over from height. There is no one. It's their game all the way down to the beach, but it's not going to be vacation time for anyone. Maybe not Kiriachi either, as he takes fall, has no match to kind of pull it back up. The RPG there to send him in, but doesn't even want that. 4 different plays to actually peek from, or places to peek from. Kiriachi goes in zone for mats, doesn't have the flopper to actually get those heals all the way back through into his HP pool. This man healing back in Storm. Like we're going to come down, a final 2v1 spray. Kiriachi going all the way up. The grappler's there, but a nice stuff. The ball does not go in the net. The closer the zone actually gets to you over and over again, all the way to 9th, the more control you have over the game. Surviving is the hard part. Running in a duo sometimes bad. This time though, Leon giving these guys a huge present on refresh. Choice to go down going to be delayed by Hardfind as he finds something in a very easy way though. The refresh coming straight in. These guys have a lot of mats to play with now. Might not have the room to place that minigun spray. From all angles there's pressure. They're still surviving though, Ball.
They're still surviving, and I have no idea how. This might be one of the most congested layers that I've ever seen to work through, and they're now into that 9th zone. Obviously now at this stage you would expect it. 2 players in the box. They try to get the wall. No, they just barely miss out on it. They need to go up now, and this brief decision could have just costed them the game, but they do get up the hill, and another 2 impacts. Can they break up and through? No floppers, no heals. They got to shoot possibly through. They do make it in. Both of them alive at the same time. Top 5, which means top 5 players, which means there's 3 for them to find. Any heals remaining? No, not quite. And now they just got to close out the game.
injured and don't have enough bandages to clean up their wounds. These guys have to find some type of impacts. Once again, another endgame where the star duo, who we want to win, has no floppers, have to find a way to come in. Hardfine looking for information with his knock. The big shot comes through, though. The clutch, the bait with Hardfine's body, not... was it called Frosty? Yeah, it was like the hangar place. I forgot the name.
Yeah, Frosty
Flights. Yeah. They started landing over at Polar Peak. That's Crew going down from second height. And now they're going straight over. I think the entire lobby notices, though. It's a big build fight.
Oh my gosh.
Wolfie's going for the top, gets the block off. Crew's finish comes in. That's a huge kind of refresh on HP. But then nice call from Lecce once again. Calm Wolfie's down. You mentioned it before. This is so good. This is where we see people throw their games. But these guys are not going to do that. They're going to see the end of this one.
There was 4 separate teams fighting for height, and one of those most likely being Kinstar and 4ZR with the grappler. So once you even get to the top, all of a sudden the grapplers come in the next zone, and you have to continue to spend materials. They do get the split going. So more room to work with. The 7th zone not going too far. Actually, they had it on their backside. They're looking for height still. I don't know if this is the play. Yes!
That's a
the
combo!
Heavy snipe from Lecce. And the pump shotgun from the backside on Wolfie's PNR goes down. And they get the refresh up there. Not sure how many mats. Probably not that much. Oh my goodness! Wolfie's onto Legends. They take height cleanly. And now they're holding with only 200 materials. They get to definitely get through the placement thresholds. But this team is looking so good, Shine.
They're just a cloud of death that just spirals all the way up to the atmosphere. These guys are just so good at playing with each other, around each other, shots connecting time and time again. But the mat investment, Wolfie's staying very high, has a nice place to drop down to. But together, how many do they have in total? A nice, actually, I thought that was a down player. That's someone that's actually alive. He gets taken out completely. That skin looked very familiar as well. No, it's Shiro, who we saw win one of those games in opens. He's not going to be able to get that 1v1 final clutch down now. Wolfie's spraying below with the RPG. Lecce actually going to be on the lead this time, dropping down. Wolfie's will be the person to actually make the call to stay back if Lecce's going way too forward. Second height focus coming in. No chance for a height retake. I'm not sure where the grappler is, but Lecce has all the mats right now.
Here's the rockets. They get extra, more materials dropped, but it's not much to work with. They are going to move into the final zone now. You can see Wolfie is just pressuring teams down. That full wood tarp, he knocked it down just so that they can continue to not only spend their materials, but just get into each other and force fights that don't necessarily need to happen. The zone bounces back, but look at the height difference between them and all the way down. This is actually going to slightly hurt them if they can't find these D-limbs, because the distance makes these shots be all the less impactful. Oh, no! And at the same time, the team takes height.
All right, now there's a flopper player all the way up top. Wolfies has to look for him. Not going to be able to find anything right now. Not sure if he's still up there. Someone just did die to a great fall 30 meters. I think that was the player. Wolfies has floppers. It's just one. Goes in zone, has the launch, doesn't actually get to use it anywhere. Is he dead to zone? No, 1 second, he's in there, but an RPG comes down. It's Lecce now, who takes a shot from that RP as well. The entire game flipped from height to low. Wolfie's taken out, and it's by Kinstar.
Kinstar takes him out and then possibly gets the win too. I'm going to guess it's them. Yes, final moments from them, slightly delayed. He's clutching by himself, takes out both Wolfies and Lecce. Perfect switch on that perspective, because that was ridiculous, those 2 pump shots this time.
What are their options right now? We just wait? We just chill on height? Is there anything else they can do?
Yeah, I don't know. I think that, sure, you could drop down and try to find an impact like this. And he does get a big tag, but that player might go down the zone eventually. And another person comes through there finally. 1 elim. This is what kind of you need to do, is take these methodical layers one by one as people try to layer up. As people try to box on different sides, eventually you'll end up finding an impact. Eventually you'll end up finding some refresh on the ammo, but still nothing. Just a little bit of materials from that. No ammo.
This might come down to a heavy snipe no scope. This is the most I've seen a heavy snipe be used in the end game. Could be a possible classic kill game too. Well, Mago gets that nice refresh, and these shots are just nasty. Connecting time and time again. 9 total eliminations. No more classic connections available. He's going to be blocked out. Has the mech kit held out. Might go for the play. Has to take a little bit of a tick though before that. And there it is.
He's actually taking the tick
it's not possible.
and the med kit. He's waiting for all his materials from his teammate. No, they're just gonna go for it. Instead, Opsta just dropped the heal-off plan entirely.
He has the heavy.
And then go for the box. No, slightly. The hesitation at the last moment. It could have been perfect, the heavy snipe in the box, but no, they both go down the zone.